Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Prophet back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about BitTorrent BTT. If you guys are a BitTorrent holder or are interested in BTT, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video because we talk about BTT quite a lot on this channel. So to get started, we do see a 7% decrease in the last 24 hours, and what is that all about? So we see in the last week, though, a 6% increase, and I want to talk about this decrease we've recently saw in the last 24 hours. Going into the market cap, though, first we have a $5 billion market cap, about a volume of $2 billion, and the circulating supply right around 660 billion BTT. If you guys don't know much about BTT, it is definitely a lot of talk around it right now. A lot of people interested in what it is doing and really the price around it. So we see a 0.0077 price point right now, which is actually fairly low for what BTT can actually all do, and the protocols used in obviously BTFS, the DLive integration, just a bunch of different information that will really make you think that this price is undervalued. But we do take a look at why this decrease has happened. If we take a look at the last 24 hours, we came from about a 0.0084 and coming all the way down to this 0.0077. So we're seeing a very solid increase, or I guess decrease. Obviously, we saw a great looking May 6th, May 7th range. We saw it actually move to May 6th, really, not May 7th, but May 6th, we saw it actually move all the way to 0.0092, making our way very, very close to that 1 cent yet again. Then we did see, a massive dip to about 0.008. We saw a good increase or recovery almost to 0.009 again. However, then we saw our, really a fall off, a correction of sorts. I do think if we can stabilize above a 0.0074, we're still going to be in very good shape. If we drop all the way down to our previous support, obviously around this 0.007, we are going to be looking like another really a sideways trend, I guess, until we see some big news. It is nice to see some movement, though. We were all the way down to about a 0.0064 May 5th, about 12 a.m. But then we did, start to see some increasing going on. We saw a lot of movement in BitTorrent. Obviously, a lot of people starting to invest and understand that BitTorrent has some potential. Hopefully, we don't see it go back down to that 0.006 range. I think, a lot of progress would be lost there. I will say, guys, though, we did get a lot of new investors during this time, and I think a lot of people are going to continue to watch where BitTorrent goes, as well as big news or information that comes out. So thankfully enough, about an hour ago, we did have an hour ago, I guess, of current time. Actually, it was like 3 hours ago. So BTFS upcoming updates. BTFS team will soon launch a series of major updates, including a staking mechanism with unprecedented transparency and fairness of BTFS network. New BTFS relies on efficient Tron network to empower storage space with qualitative leap, and stay tuned. So they talk about the BitTorrent file system obviously coming with major updates. This is obviously big news. They didn't give us exact details yet, but the fact that we're continuing to see updates come, that's going to help BitTorrent really realize, or I guess a lot of people invested in BitTorrent realize these updates are coming. They're still working very diligently hard, and some things take a while. Good things take time, and that's exactly what we're getting with BitTorrent. So we are going to retweet this, guys, for you guys. So if you guys haven't already, jumped into the description of this video, make sure to quickly, follow me on Twitter. I try to retweet everything that you guys would want to see, every kind of new information or update that would make sense to you guys getting. So this is definitely one of those that is, big news, obviously, for anyone holding BitTorrent. So I will try to retweet it here. So make sure to go in the description of this video, follow me on Twitter, and get that information as quickly as possible. So without further ado, let's jump into the next article. So we talked about this in our previous episode yesterday. We talked about the May 7th tweet from them coming in hot. BitTorrent is now live on PancakeSwap. Syrup pools you can stake cake to earn BTT, stake BTT BNB to earn cake rewards on PancakeSwap farm. So you can withdraw BEP20 BTT on Binance Exchange. So they're just giving you guys the details and the rundown on how to actually start really start getting involved with staking and BitTorrent. So it's just a great concept, obviously, seeing BitTorrent really, find new partnerships or more integrations, I should say, at the very least. So we are continuing to see BTT reach out and find those. So next in line, we are going to talk a little bit about BTT and the website itself. Obviously, with BTFS finding new major updates, we want to talk about BTFS a little bit in detail, as well as our price predictions for May, June, and 2021 at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. So first off, let's talk about BitTorrent and the world's really the biggest distributed network powered by BTT. So 200 million wallets, over 2 billion users, and 100 million MAU. So if you guys don't know much about BitTorrent, BitTorrent protocol is used actually by Netflix, Facebook, Google, Twitter, Lionsgate, and DLive. Obviously, we see a lot of potential behind these I can't say really enough about some of these, how big, this could be for us with these protocols being used by them. I think BitTorrent does have a very large future in mind. I think we will continue to see that. If we go to the actual website now, we see BitTorrent token itself, tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. So BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. So the BitTorrent token actually does have a lot of use cases. They talk about BitTorrent Speed being one of them. Definitely get faster download speeds and a BTT token rewards when using that. And they talk about how it all works. So you just enable your wallet, enjoy faster download speeds, and then earn that BTT. But we're going to skip past all of this. We're going to talk about the BitTorrent Web, uTorrent Classic, and uTorrent Web all being free as downloads. So BitTorrent Speed enabled torrent downloads and clients. Just obviously a very easy way to get involved. Next, we have the BitTorrent File System. This is the one we really want to focus in on. So BTFS is both a protocol and network implementation that provides a P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in a decentralized filing system. So traditional file storage systems have many disadvantages. Obviously, that includes centralization or control by a single entity, the ability for governments to censor, and obviously higher costs and low fault tolerance. So BTFS is a decentralized file storage system supported by millions of BitTorrent user nodes, giving it so many really benefits to other file storage systems altogether. So we also see that it's coming soon. So the major updates that are coming, obviously pushing BTFS even closer to actually releasing. When it does release, I think everyone invested at this time is going to be happy with the price spike. I do suspect that BitTorrent is going to have a great price spike. Hopefully it continues to push, that we do see it actually happen and occur in the bull market. I definitely think that's a possibility, and if it does, I think a lot of people, like I said, are going to be very happy with their current investments in BitTorrent. Going down to DLive, we want to talk about DLive as a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers. So soon BTT will actually be introduced to the DLive ecosystem to power virtual gifting, subscriptions, and viewer rewards. So that's a big deal as well. Obviously, if you guys don't know what DLive is, basically a live streaming platform like Twitch.tv. If you guys don't know what that is, take a look at Twitch.tv or DLive and you'll understand a lot better. If we go down to the exchanges, we can see exchanges listing BitTorrent, obviously Binance and KuCoin. If you guys want to buy BitTorrent, you can actually get it, like I said, in Binance or KuCoin, as well as a couple others. So you can jump into the description of this video, use my referrals. I have referral links that give you guys bonuses. Obviously, take advantage of those. It supports me, it supports you. So things like Voyager, Binance, KuCoin, all great exchanges you can take advantage of. But without further ado, let's jump back into our price chart itself and give you guys those price predictions for May, June, and 2021. So let's give it a quick refresh real quick. We still see the same price point. So that 0.0077. If we take a look at the last month, obviously it's looking like it was a sideways trend for a while before we saw a massive increase. And then we kind of saw a dip back down. If we can stabilize, hopefully around this number that we're at right now, we can go on another sideways trend and see another increase. That would be fantastic. I do think that's something that's definitely possible. But going into BitTorrent's, next couple months, I do think May is going to be a good month for BitTorrent, making our way close to that 1 cent by the end of the month. I think that's definitely a reasonable price prediction. Do remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. And I also want to say, guys, these are conservative price predictions. So if you guys don't like conservative price predictions and you're looking for 100 to 200 X's on every single coin you invest in, BitTorrent isn't the one. We have a $5 billion market cap. We can see great increases in profits at a lower risk, but you aren't going to see 100x over the next year alone. So I will say, guys, it's looking good though. 1 cent by the end of May is definitely a price target for me. Going into the end of June, I do think that's a time where we could actually push for the new all-time high. If we take a look at the previous all-time high, let me get to it here. The previous all-time high was that 0.0143, April 4th at 8 p.m. I think we could get to about 1.5 cents by the end of June. Going into the end of 2021, that's where we're all hoping we continue to see some major growth. I think we will continue to see major growth. I think something around 3 to 5 cents is reasonable. Anything in between 3 to 5 cents is definitely a price target that should be a lot of people should be happy with, in my opinion. That's going to be about a 4 to 5x potentially, and even possibilities for much more. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to leave me a comment in the description, or I guess in the comment section of the video. I will definitely try to take a look at everyone's comments. If you guys think these price predictions are a little high, a little low, either way, let me know, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thanks again, guys.